Hey, Pastor Steve Waldron. I hope you're having a great day or night in Jesus. Thank you so much for being with us. We're exegeting or looking at doing Bible study on John 1 through 6. That's just an example. This is just about doing Bible study. So we're looking at how different print styles, sizes, and formats affects Bible study, because you may miss something with a particular Bible style, or you may see something using a different Bible style that, familiarity breeds contempt, and kind of you read through and you've read the same Bible the whole, all the time, and you read it through in a different format, and it's like you're reading it for the first time. I'm not even talking about another translation. I'm just talking about in a different print style and all that. So last time we talked about 2K Denmark and comfort print styles, but some other things to help in Bible study. We talked about doing it online, computer, some people vision impaired, able to blow it up huge. That's just totally awesome. They also sell some, I'm very appreciative. Holman, I think, is really the specialist in this. Some super giant print Bibles, like 18-point, 24-point Bibles. Our American Bible Society used to have a 3-volume set in that. World used to have a set that were very thin volumes, so you could hold it in our arthritic hands, again, Nelson American Bible Society had a big 24-point New Testament, which that evidently had a lot of people read that, because I've run across those in used bookshops and stuff a lot. But Holman's doing a great job, and I think Nelson's doing a great job with that as well. So I also want to recommend some classic prints. Okay, so from about 1900 to 1950, there were some of the best reading Bible prints that have ever been in existence. And if you have not read some of these classic prints, you might say, I get the same thing out of it reading, my Dollar General Bible that I bought, and I thank God for those, and I've done reviews on those. That's $10, $12 from Family Dollar, and all this. Maybe. But I'm just going to tell you, you pay a little extra, but some of these Cambridge, Oxford, Collins prints from 1900 to 1950, and I think there's entire videos on the very specific prints, whether it's Cameo print, Concord print, on and on. I've done a few of those videos in years past, but I'm sure there's people who've done much better job and more thorough job than I have on those. The clear print type and these type things. And I'm sitting here reading a Cambridge print text, and it's the large print text only Bible. It doesn't have any references in it. And so even like that, sometimes you'll have a center column reference Bible. It'll have a 1 up here or something, or an A. Those things can interrupt the flow of your Bible. This is a typeset in 10.5 point Petit Medieval Clarendon 1159. That's what this is called. This is printed and bound in Italy by Lego Spa Vicenza. And I'll just tell you, it's not the greatest quality Bible in the world, but it's a wonderful Bible. It costs, I saw it on Evangelical Bible yesterday, and I'm doing this in August of 2023. It was $95. I'm just thankful it's still in print, because there's been times I've been very concerned that it's going to go out of print. And I think the TBS, the Trinitarian Bible Society edition, which is wonderful too, I think it is out of print. And now local church Bible publishing and church Bible publishers prints this edition in a slightly smaller format, and it's usually their 180 series. It's still phenomenal, but it is slightly smaller print too. And so they're wonderful deals, incredible leather, far better leather than this, for half the price basically, but it's smaller print. So not a ton smaller, but it's enough for me. It's too small for me in a sense. You're like, yeah, but you're 57 and don't wear glasses. Yeah, that's right. So that's, anyhow. So these print, you have like the, what's known as the Allen long primers. I know of some preachers, that's all they use. And I've got a friend of mine who's 88 and that's all he uses. And tons of people like that. The Oxford print style, the Schofields, all have, and Oxford actually had what they called the Oxford blackface. And I know that's a politically incorrect term. They had nothing to do with any of things like that. It was incredible white paper, because Bible paper, people don't realize that it's a very specialized paper, because to get 66 books in, not like this in a library, but to have it like this, you have to use very specific type paper. It's extraordinarily expensive. And then to have it not bleed, and then the line match. And so Oxford actually had the blackface, and it's a black on white. You have totally white paper with jet black print with the winning combination, no bleed through. And so it's a joy to read and to study. And so you may be amazed, you know, you've been reading your $20 Bible, and that's great. We're thankful you're reading the words of life, and we want you to do that. But you save up, I mean, you got $100 for a phone or an Xbox or something. You got $100 for a Bible. I mean, this is the most valuable thing in the world. There's nothing more valuable than a Bible. You should, I mean, just everything that you own is not to be compared to a Bible. And there's people all over the world that would love to have a Bible. And so, I mean, it's extremely valuable. Sometimes we devalue it just because it's so ubiquitous. It's the bestseller here in the United States. Every year, there's over 21 million Bibles sold in the United States. They will not let it on bestseller list, because if they did, that's all that would be on bestseller list. Because books, you know, Dan Brown maybe, or 50 Shades of Grey or something, may sometimes sell 21 million copies. But the Bible is the perennial bestseller by far in the United States. I'm assuming Canada and stuff, I don't have those records, but I've done some videos on that using official records like the Evangelical Christian Publishers Association and Christian Booksellers Association. So Collins also has some great print, and you can find these a lot of times on eBay. Just make sure you get, sometimes you get a Bible from the early 1900s, it's falling apart. Ear and Spottiswoode is another good name. But get, you know, print you're comfortable with. And you'd be amazed how that helps in Bible study, because you see things you've never seen before, and it puts things together, just like a paragraph Bible will as well. So let's stop right there, and we'll do some more in a little while. So God bless. We love you. Thanks for being here. Check out all our other videos. Subscribe. Hit the bell notification. We'll see you. Bye-bye.